Hey, Hardcore Hog fans, Rick DeWeese coming at you live and direct from Little Rock, Arkansas. I've got my partner, George Waddell, somewhere in San Ynez, California. What's up, my brother?
Hey, bro, today we're coming to you from Beverly Hills, California, representing the throwback 1994 National Championship t-shirt, the red hat with the white hog, 816. It is on, bro. I think this is it.
Bingo, bango, let's go. I love it. Well, we've got a hell of a cast tonight. We're going to try to get them all in and not draw this thing out. As you know, it's Prediction Thursday. We're going to draw Lang Whitman in first, and there's a whole cast behind him held by the end of the thing. George is also my fantastic producer here. He's going to drag them in one or two or three at a time. Who knows what'll happen in this show, but
Yeah.
let's bring him in, pal.
All right. Well, you want to bring him on in? Let's do it. Lang Whitman. There he is, gentlemen.
Everybody, welcome Lang Whitman. I don't see him yet, but by God, he's there somewhere. He's still
No, I
talking to
think
Calipari in the locker room, I think.
no.
I can see you. How about that?
Let's go, Lang. Here we go. We're playing the Arizona Wildcats. This is a big game. I mean, actually,
Yeah.
the next few games are big games. You know, this is the first big hurdle. What are you thinking here, pal?
You're not going to like what I'm thinking. This was the game that I have dreaded when the bracket came out. I wish I would rather playing Michigan or Duke instead of Arizona. I think it's an awful matchup for Arkansas. Now, that is not to say that Arkansas cannot win this game. I just think it's improbable that Arkansas wins the game. We're not playing the best 4 out of 7 here, because Arkansas wouldn't win that. But we got one game tomorrow night at 8:45, and we're going to have to dial it up enough to somehow cross the finish line in front.
Well, that's true, and you're the ultimate Moneyball player, and I understand that. Statistically, you're right. It probably doesn't match up, but I think, and this is the truth, in the last 3 or 4 games, Arkansas has not gotten as many decent breaks as I think we should have gotten in this tournament. Now, we've done well, and we've won, and we've gotten through, and we haven't been railed. Don't get me wrong, Railbird, but we haven't gotten any sweet breaks, either from officiating or from the other team falling apart. And I think that we're due this time around with Arizona for a few good breaks, and it could make the difference in the game. The spread's only like 7.5.
Yeah, and it opened up at 9.5. It's been dropped down to 7.5 now. People all over the country are liking Arkansas's chances to at least play this game close. There's a couple things that are concerning to me, but as far as Arkansas's path to a win in this game, I think there's a couple things that stand out to me. And one will be the rebounding in the game. Arizona is, for the year, is number 3 in the country at rebound margin at plus 11 a game, where Arkansas is number 142 in the country at only plus 1 a game. If we get out rebounded by, even if it is 10, like it's what the numbers say, that maybe can be overcome, but if it gets to be more than that, it's really going to be hard for Arkansas. And then the second thing is the field goal percentage defense. Arizona, number 6 in the country, only allowing teams to shoot 38% from the field. If they hold Arkansas to 38% shooting, Arkansas is going to be in dire straits tomorrow. Arkansas, by the way, is number 245 in the country in field goal percentage defense. We allow 45% shooting a game. Now, what path does Arkansas have to get a victory here? I think it's 2 things. One, they've got to get the defensive rebounds. You can't get destroyed. You can't let Arizona miss their shots and then let them rebound it and put it back in. Yeah, they're going to get some, but you can't let them dominate the offensive boards when they have the ball. And the second thing is Arkansas's got to shoot the ball well. If you're making your shots, there's less rebounds to get. So
that's right.
Neither team shoots a lot of 3-pointers, but Arkansas makes a decent percentage of them, number 11 in the country at just about 39%. I think we're going to have to shoot more than our normal 21 3-pointers a game tomorrow night. I'm not talking about coming out there being like Alabama and shooting 45 of them, but Arizona's interior defense is so good, and our interior offense is good. So, I mean, you're going to be butting heads right there. How can we overcome some of that? And that's at the 3-point line. Is it too much to ask to make 15 3-pointers tomorrow? Maybe. But if I told you I could break it down like this, Acuff makes 5, Thomas makes 5, that's not beyond reasonable. Brazil makes 2, Billy makes 2, DJ makes 1. That kind of makes it seem doable, but everybody has to shoot a good percentage because Brazil he can make 2, but he can't take 8 attempts to get there. He needs to go 2 out of 5. We got to be really efficient on offense to win the game, in my estimation.
Yeah, and I think you bring up a good point as far as back to the point spread. The reason it's down is at this point, I mean, we're betting on coaches. We've got Tommy Lloyd versus John Calipari, and I think that gets you your 2.5 points back. I get that guy's a fantastic coach. He's won more games in 5 seasons. He set an NCAA record for winning basketball games in the first 5 seasons. So he's no chump. Let's put it that way.
No,
yeah. I think people are putting their money on Calipari beating that kid head coaching wise. And then you're exactly right. Everything you just set up, especially 3-point wise, that breaks it down perfectly. We got to hit them, and we need everybody cranking on all cylinders. We can't just have one guy going off.
Yeah, it's not a game Acuff can take over and win by himself. In my mind, what I'm hoping we get down to, because obviously if Arkansas wins, it's going to be a tight game, close game down the stretch. I'll take it right now as we get under the under 4-minute timeout, 3:50 or whatever left in the game. I hope it's tied. I'll take it right there, and then we'll see if Acuff can work some magic.
Well, I'll be good with if we're within 5. I mean, I'm good with being within 5 on the under 4. Yeah,
I mean, I would take that right now and take my chances. I mean, we might lose, and that's fine or whatever. But I want to have a chance going in under that last TV timeout.
Well, I hate that you start off the show with this dragging us through the mud here. Pretty much, I feel like, oh, woe is me. You got my brain spinning the wrong way, Lang. Jeez, Lord,
I'll
man.
slow down low, and then the other guys can come on and build it back up.
Okay, that's the way the show should work. Is that?
Yeah. You don't want to totally end it on a bad note. So you bring me on.
No, that's damn sure.
I need the bad news first, then we get the good news.
God,
well, we got to have an
antagonist,
right?
I feel like Debbie Downer came in here, especially knowing that we got Logan coming in later. Jeez, put that kid somewhere in the middle now instead of last.
No, that's a total intel grab.
Oh yeah, totally. And I love the information. Listen, Lang is Moneyball all the way. Lang does not have any emotions whatsoever. He's an American. He's an American built intelligent robot. And he is AI all the way.
Trust me. I want Arkansas to win. I really do.
I know where your emotions are, but you
think if we played this game 10 times, Arkansas wins 2, maybe 3.
Yeah, I'm with you, and I get that.
It's going to suck if it's to be 11 o'clock tomorrow night, and we realize that's the last time we see Acuff in a Razorback jersey. But hey, it's possible now. Every game from now on is a potential to lose, and season's over.
Hey, this is a card game
that way against Hawaii or against High Point. Even though that game was tight, I still didn't think that we were going to lose at any point for real.
Right.
That's not the case tomorrow night.
Well, it's like a card game. Yeah. We only get one shot at it. You can't double down.
It could get ugly early. And if it does, then we really don't have a good chance of coming back.
But I think Arizona is as good as Florida, but I do not think this game will go like the Arkansas-Florida game. I think Arkansas walked into a hornet's nest that night, got off to a bad start, and things just got worse. They had the game day was there. They could clinch the SEC if they won that game. I mean, they were at home. I mean, there was a lot of stuff going on there. Mm-hmm. That's not going to be going on tomorrow night. So, I think this is going to be a close game for a long time, and we'll see in the last 8-10 minutes if somebody can pull away.
I hear it.
All right.
All right, brother. Well, I know you got to get to the next place, so I appreciate you joining us. That's awesome. Your intel is excellent. Your attitude can be checked at the door.
But you want score? I got Arizona 89, 78.
All right, there we
89,
go. We got
78.
the score out of him. There we
All
go.
right.
89-78.
Bring
Jeez. All
out some.
right.
All right.
No, yeah, you can go
Sounds good.
away now. Hey, you can go away. Thanks.
Thanks for coming.
I wish he was on there. I'd be like, bye, Felicia. God. I hate the fact
So
that he
funny.
has no emotion in the game,
Yeah.
George. You and
Yeah.
we're emotional as hell. Look,
Yeah.
I've got the Hogs winning 990.
92-90. Damn.
I got it close too, but look, I'm an optimist like you. We're Hog fans.
Yeah.
I'm not about to say Arizona is going to outwork us.
No. I was going to say 95-89 in overtime.
Lord, look
Hogs.
at you going double down.
Yeah.
God, who's the next
Yeah.
character you're going to bring in? You
All
better bring
right,
in somebody
we're gonna pop
optimistic.
Sean
Don't bring in.
Let-
Sean better be optimistic. Bring his ass in here. Let's talk to him.
There you
What's
go.
up, brother Sean?
How
I'll
was
start
it in the
off
locker
with
room?
how about Woo Pig for optimism there.
You're a
And
lot more optimistic than Lang. Jesus,
I don't know.
Lord.
I don't know about a lot more optimistic, but how about a little bit more optimistic? Like,
Okay. We're
so
growing.
we're not.
Then. We're gaining.
We're not the
we're gaining-
biggest underdog. We're not the biggest underdog in the Sweet 16.
No,
How's that?
we're not. No, we're not.
Bama is a bigger underdog against Michigan.
I took all of Bama's points. I've got Bama, and I took all their points. I think they'll get at least within the points.
We're second biggest underdog.
Yeah,
Lang
I think
mentioned,
Bama had 9 or 9.5.
Yeah, Lang mentioned current line, Arizona 7.5 with a total of 166. The money line has Arizona minus 360 and the Hogs are plus 280. So using that type of logic, and I think Lang said this, if we played the game 10 times, we would win around 2 or 3. Vegas thinks
2.85, 2.85 to be exact, sir.
Vegas is closer to 3. So in a one-game scenario, to go to the Elite Eight. Well, if you told me that at the beginning of the year, you got a 30% chance to the Elite Eight, would y'all take that?
I'll take
Absolutely.
It. Oh, yeah, for sure.
Let's go.
You know, we need some things to go right for us. Like Lane was touching on the rebounding disadvantage, and I said this in the first call. Our team disadvantage is on the inside, right? Well, they got Krivos and Pete. Krivos is 7'2". We really don't have anybody that's going to be able to stop him. So you mentioned some breaks go away. We need him to get in foul trouble, like get 2 quick fouls on him in the first half and sit, because he's our biggest problem in my mind. He scores about 11 points and gets 8 rebounds a game. And then Pete, the other really excellent freshman, he plays about 30 minutes, scores 14, gets 6 rebounds a game. Those guys on the inside are their advantage. Our advantage is obviously A-Cuff. And I'm going to bring up this name, Rick. You might want to put some earplugs in. But an important part of this game is Nick Pringle. I think he's going to play, but we need his body and we need his 5 fouls for Krivos and to just get some rebounds, a few of them. I don't know if y'all watched that Utah State-Arizona game, but Krivos just kept putting the ball up there, getting it, putting it back. They couldn't keep him off the boards. That's really how it was a close game. Other than that, Utah State didn't have an answer for that. We only turn the ball over roughly 12% of our possessions. So if you're thinking, okay, well, maybe we can gain some advantage by turning Arizona over. Well, they only turn it over 15% of their possessions. So both teams are really good in that area.
Yeah.
Lang mentioned the rebounding that they have. That's probably our biggest problem is keeping them off the boards. And we got to shoot a high percentage. I think it's really important for us to get out early, fast, to give ourselves hope. But here's the thing. Last game, we were being the hunted. This time, roles are reversed. So we can play. I thought we were a little tight in that game, honestly, against High Point. This time, role reversed. We don't have anything to lose. We can come out fine. We need to make our shots. But that's kind of our hope. The pressure's on them. Make it a close game at half. Let them get a little nervous, and then maybe they get tight down the stretch, catch some breaks. And I agree with both everybody. If it's within 5 points, under 5, we take that right now and see what happens. Because anything can happen in a basketball game at that point.
Yeah.
So here's the score I have, and let's see if this means anything to you guys. Can y'all see that?
I see 91 Arizona, 82 Arkansas. Oh my God, you can go.
Is that the score?
Does that mean
You sure
anything
that's
to you?
wait? Did that say Arkansas
Arizona?
91?
Oh, it said AZ 91, AR.
Oh my gosh!
So the last time we played them in the Final Four, it was reversed.
Right.
The exact score reversed. This
Yeah.
is what
Yeah,
I'm
you realize we won the national championship in 1994, and they won
Right.
it in 1997.
Right. So in the 94 semifinals against them, that was the score, 91-82 Arkansas.
Okay. So
So-
you took it reverse. Look at you,
Yeah.
Mr. Nostalgia.
So here's what I hope. You know how everybody's always getting the postal abbreviations of Arizona and Arkansas confused?
That's correct. Yeah.
This is what I hope happens.
There you
They
go.
get the
There we
There you
go.
go.
they get the A states reversed, and I'm not talking about Alaska, but because they get the A states reversed, we get delivered a chance to go to the Elite Eight. How y'all like that?
Let's go. Let's go.
It's the old head fake. Rick, he came in like
silly.
he was going to.
That's the positive note I'm going to
Then
leave
he
on
head
for the
fake.
next guest.
Hey, he came in with the W.
All right, Sean, good job.
Thank you, buddy. That's awesome. That's funny.
All right, next time, Sean doesn't get to no cheat sheet. He doesn't get to watch the previous broadcast.
Hey.
He's watching live. He's taking notes.
That's a great point. And listen, secondly, nobody can say that we don't have a great podcast because everybody that we have on our show is analytically and statistically correct. And it's not an emotional show. Now, me and you are emotional. I mean, hell, we might cry on this show. We don't care. But the people that we have, they do stats and Moneyball and Rocket just like it is. And that's two guys that are telling the story like it is. It's a likely outcome. But you and me, we're like, something's going to blow up in the background. Somebody's going to get injured on Arizona's team, or somebody's going to get in foul trouble.
Yeah.
You and me are betting on that.
Or U.S. Reed's going to hit it from 49 feet.
Absolutely. U.S.
Something
Reed hits
crazy
it from 49.
Razorback basketball.
Yeah, there's some March Madness in Razorback basketball, baby.
Exactly.
Yeah. Replay this if that happens tomorrow.
Let's bring in
Who we got next?
Logan.
Good God Almighty!
You got to show Logan.
I mean, he probably has to go pour a glass of milk.
Good to be back,
Put it in
boys.
his
How
bottle.
we doing?
Put the nipple on the glass and pour your milk.
No.
Logan Older.
Appreciate you gentlemen having me back. How we doing today?
I'd love
Logan,
to
tell
call
him what
you out in a baseball game.
your
Dude.
drink of choice is.
I'm got a little whiskey Coke on right now.
Oh, let's see. Where are you? I can't even see you.
Are you not?
Are you old enough to drink whiskey and Coke, pal?
I gotta grab my ID from across the room.
Seriously. I mean, Logan looks like he's 16, maybe 17.
I'll take
He's
it.
a strapping young man. He's a
Hey,
lot
that's
younger
awesome.
than we are.
Hey, brother, let me tell you, when you're 40 and 50, you're going to love the fact that you look 16 or 17 right now. You're going to be like, oh, yeah, I'm only 40. And you're
Absolutely.
55.
I will take it.
That's after 4 years at the University of Arizona.
He was there in
Sun-beaten.
2015. He's been out of college 10 years. Kid's probably 28 or 29. Looks like he's 16.
A little bit older than that, Rick. 33,
How old
unfortunately.
are you? Are you over 30?
Fortunately, please believe it or not, I'm 33.
God, you got held back in grade school somewhere.
You know what? I actually did.
See, I called it.
You did.
Hey,
man.
Hey, although you're a statistical savant, you got held back in grade school. There's no shame in that, but by God, that's why you're 33.
Exactly. But how about
You are a statistical savant. I'm just kidding. I'm glad to have you because I know that you have all the stats, and I've already had to hear it from Lang. I didn't like what he had to say. I didn't like what Sean had to say. I'm sure I'm not going to like what you have to say. But
probably not. I was going to say Lane definitely nailed it on the head.
No. What I'm very interested in, though, honestly, is to hear your side and your stats. And I feel like I can guarantee they're going to match up with Lang and Sean. But I want to hear it anyway and have you help me reason with the fact that you think Arizona's going to win the basketball game.
Absolutely. I think this game, in the first 5 to 7 minutes, is where in Arizona where we impose our will. And we come at you quick. We pass it down low to Krivas, to Pete, to Awaka. And I think we're going to go at you guys early to try to get your bigs in foul trouble. And also that's just going to set up later in the game. You guys are going to crash. And then the 3-point line's going to be open where we only shoot 15, 18 a game, but hit it at that 36 to 37% clip and hit the daggers when they count. Guys like Anthony Delorso, I think is going to be the X factor tomorrow night. I expect him to hit 3-pointers. That's my call.
George, I'm getting the R-rated version, and I'm looking for the PG version. He's using words like dagger and foul trouble, and I'm just
just getting warmed up for it.
I'm getting. There's another way to say. There's another way to say it.
Perfect.
But this is also what Arizona does, and I'll give you a little glimmer of hope.
I'm getting a heat flash.
But what Arizona tends to do is we'll start off hot, and then we kind of tend to play with our food in the middle half of that first half after those 7 minutes, and that's what scares me, especially with an explosive team like Arkansas. I think really where this game could be won for Arkansas is pivotal for Arizona is made shots. That way, Arkansas is having to inbound the ball, and you're not running an A-cuff in transition with Malik Thomas, and you're playing to your guys' strengths. It's going to be for you guys to reset. So getting the ball down low, getting the foul line, making shots, not turning the ball over. We don't turn the ball over a lot, and you guys don't force turnovers. So that's a massive advantage for Arizona. Another big, after watching this weekend, I know I came on here last week, and Acuff is my favorite player to watch in the nation, but hate to tell you, I mean, the guy kind of looks like a traffic cone on defense. If you've got a 5'10" guard from High Point lighting you up for 30 points, and now he's an after guard, Big 12 Player of the Year, Jaden Bradley, who's a stud senior and a bona fide killer. And then you got Braden Burries. He's got to show up and play some defense. I know he plays the whole game, and it's incredible how he does that, but he's not going to be able to lack on defense because he's just going to get, and if he continues to get burnt, it's just going to be easy buckets.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think my short rebuttal on that is your inside guys tend to miss a lot more than they make on the first shot, and we cannot allow that tip in or that offensive rebound. We have got to get in there and be physical.
Yeah, I completely agree.
That is so key. That is so much more key. I think you mentioned one of the keys was us making our shots. I don't think we have a problem making the shots.
No, I meant Arizona making our shots.
Okay,
That way you guys aren't rebounding the ball, live ball transitions.
Same on the other side, but we cannot.
For you guys,
the offensive rebounds happen.
No, yeah, you can't watch the ball. For you guys, you got to go find a body and box out Krivas. You got to go box out Awaka and Koa Pete. You can't just look at the ball because those guys are going to attack the glass like no other.
Yeah, now tell me again how you pronounce that kid's name because
Montuvius Krivas.
No, the Kaja Waja Vac the
Awaka.
Kobe Awaka.
Tobe.
Okay.
Tobe Walker, he's one of my favorite players. Yeah, he's going to create
it's totally impossible to pronounce if you don't have somebody tell you how to do it.
Yeah, you might recognize him. He transferred from Tennessee 2 years ago, and the guy is just men amongst boys.
Yeah.
You're not winning a 50-50 jump ball against that guy. He is built like a tight end. He's a super smart guy. If he doesn't have a career in the NBA, like he could very well go play tight end for an NFL team. But yeah, I think a big part of it too is Arizona's we play really good switch defense, and we're going to be able to switch on A-cuff quite a bit. Our unsung hero of the year, I didn't talk about last time, is Ivan Karchenkov, this freshman from Germany. He's a stud defender, and he's just an absolute gamer. I think you're going to see him spell some minutes for guys and him guard A-cuff. I think predominantly he's going to be on Malik Thomas due to the size. Yeah. He's a 6'8" guard. But I think there's going to be a little bit of round, fresh legs on A-cuff to kind of give him problems. And going back and watching tape on A-cuff these last few days against the top teams in the nation, like when he played Florida, I know it was a tough game, but I mean, he's going to get his. You just have to limit him. And it's just, he shot 6-19 from the field that game. You'll take that all day. I mean, he's going to get his 25. You just got to make sure he's not shooting above 42%. I mean, against Duke, he went 8 of 17, not terrible. It's just limiting him, and you just got to make the other guys on our team on Arkansas beat Arizona. That's what it comes down to.
Yeah, well, one of the greatest. Go ahead.
How deep is Arizona?
We run an eight-man rotation.
If one guy got in foul trouble, Where's the Achilles heel?
There really isn't one.
That's what I was afraid of.
Our three big men are
8.
really. We
8.
run 8 deep. We could run 9. We have a stud, another stud, big freshman from Senegal. He doesn't play much. Kind of a project. He'll be good in the future. But that's extra foul trouble he's had to come in. But yeah, Krivas, Awaka. I would watch out though, Toby Awaka. He does commit a lot of stupid fouls. You could have that going for you. He's a very smart.
He's like your Ewan. He's like your Ewan. You can't wait for him to foul out and sit on the bench.
No. I don't want him to sit on the bench. I want him in the game. He is so big and he gives 150% that he just can't put it on the emergency brake at that speed. So he'll pick up some dumb fouls here and there, but you'll take that with the energy and composure that he plays with.
No, that's totally that. It's great to have an opposing view, especially from an Arizona fan. I think part of what you just said in your favorite player, which is my favorite player to watch too. I mean, he's obviously NBA caliber right now at this point. But Darius Acuff, I think what I've seen from him when he plays those defenses that are very good at switching. He is the king of cutting through the switch as they switch and making those layups. And so that's going to be key and I know Arizona's better at it than most other teams out there, but it's going to be key that when he picks up that potential switch, that Cal has a plan for him to go ahead and accelerate to the basket and make one of those easy layups that he has. I think that's a very big possibility. I hope that happens.
Finding the open shooters outside his teammates, that's going to be the pivotal part. There's going to be some open guys, and they're going to have to knock him down.
Or Calipari's going to Calipari's going to tell him to take the blocking foul. Don't dump it to the outside at first.
Yeah. On
the switch, go ahead and take the blocking foul because he's going to get around you. And if you put that hip in him as you're switching, one or two of them is going to get in foul trouble pretty quick if they continue to do that. If he doesn't dump the ball to the outside,
totally,
which may be a strategy. I mean, maybe a strategy not to dump it outside. I don't know.
Yeah. We'll see. I mean, I'm pretty confident. We played against AJ DeBonta twice, Darren Peterson twice, Kingston Flemings twice. We've played against all the top 5 draft picks. I mean, look what we've done.
Right.
We've beat them all. And
they're going to get number one. How many weeks out of the year?
They're going to get theirs, but we've limited them into just not efficient games.
Well, I absolutely love the attitude and I love the commentary. It was R-rated instead of PG, but I'll cool off here in a minute. Maybe when we bring Bruce in, me and George and Bruce can sing Kumbaya and
it's going to be a good game.
Have a Zen moment.
Well, Rick, I have the button, so I get the last word. But if we lose, you're definitely going to get cheated.
Hey, and you are the editor. No, I love it. I love Logan coming in. It is fantastic, buddy, to have an opposing team's person.
Yeah.
Coming in and giving you the facts like Lang does. I mean, he's a statistical genius. And if things work out statistically, he's exactly right. We need just a little bit of hype to win this game. Just a little bit of hype.
And some luck. And maybe we can pay off the refs.
Yeah. The rest of
All right, here we go. We got Susky.
Shots. Come on.
He's been waiting backstage.
Bruce Susky, ladies and gentlemen.
I didn't know I was live.
Hey, last but not least, because these other 3 have been some depressing. Boy, yeah. I hope you and George and I are going to sing Kumbaya before this is over because I'm looking for some hope, brother. I want hope.
I think we will. Of course, I'm not going to rehash what the 3 guests, Lang, Logan, and Sean. I mean, basically all the notes I had were everything they've already said. Just a few things just to add to that. When you look at the offensive stats, Hogs are number 2 in the country, 90.3 points per game. But Arizona is 86.1. They're 14. Offensively, the Hogs on paper look better. But it's the defense. That's where the drop off. Of course, we talk about the size and all that. And I'm kind of thinking, just like Logan said, I think he nailed it. If they are able to impose their will early, get our big guys in trouble, score at will, it could get out of hand. But I don't think that's going to happen because I think our NBA guards are going to go off because they know that if they lose, well, even if they win, they're only a few games out left in their career till they're looking at NBA, and that they're going to be jacking it. And that's what I said last week. I think you're just going to, our NBA talent will be playing like NBA players. And that's what it's going to take for the Hogs to win. One interesting side, just to kind of reiterate another thing, that when you look at the rebounding margin, they average 40 rebounds a game. Second in the country. Talking about Arizona, the Hogs only average 32. So they're about 8 rebounds a game better. But if you're hitting your shots and you're hitting your threes, then it really just comes down to defensive rebounding. Because I think we're just going to get hot. And we're going to have to get hot and just not miss. But I think Sean nailed it the best. To me, the big thing is whether or not Pringle plays, is we need another big guy. And I would be even better if Carter Knox comes back. They still are calling him game time decision. So if we get both those guys back, now we're back to 8 or 9 in the rotation rather than our 7 that we typically run with. So, at any rate, that's kind of my initial thoughts on the game.
Yeah, it needs to be a perfect storm, I think, for us to win, because they are deep and we are vulnerable down low, especially in defensive rebounding. I've noticed this for like 3 decades now.
Yeah.
For the last 30 years, it seems like all I ever scream at the television is rebound the basketball.
Yeah. Well,
hey, and I don't care how you slice it. At the end of the day, and I say this about high school baseball because my kid's a high school baseball player, but I say that bring on the best talent out there. Bring us the best team you can put us in front of, and we will step up to that level. And I'm hoping, and there is a great chance that they step up to that level, because this is the best basketball team that they're going to see all year.
Yeah.
And that the other 2 games are just going to be anything in between. But I say bring me the best and let's see how we measure up.
Yeah.
And I'll be very interested to see this.
Well, last week I had said that I thought really Florida and
Michigan.
Michigan were the 2 best teams, but after going back and digging a little bit more in Arizona, they're pretty salty. They're probably the best team. But I'm like you said there, Rick. I'd rather play them now than in the Final Four. Get them now.
Oh yeah.
Once you get in the Final Four, it's a bigger stage. Of course, I know it's still an NCAA tournament, but I'd rather get them now. We got a few things too. What do they call those? What do they call those stats that you don't see on paper? They're called what do they call them? Intangibles. So
yeah.
We got Calipari.
Soft stats.
He's a master in games like this. And, if you look, the Hogs have fared well the last 5 years at the NCAA tournament against 1 seeds. I mean, knocked out Kansas. They were the number 1 overall. Knocked out, who was it? I'm already drawing a blank, Gonzaga. So, we do play well against 1 seeds. But we also have lost to 1 seeds in the round of 8. We're getting them in the round of 16 this time.
Well, I'm just glad that Lute Olson is not the coach anymore, because in 97, when he won the national championship, he had to knock off 3 number 1s.
Yep.
He knocked off Kansas, North Carolina, and come on, somebody help me.
97.
Was it Duke? It was in 97. He knocked off Kentucky.
It was
Calipari's Kentucky, probably.
Yeah,
it was
right.
probably Calipari's Kentucky.
Yeah, I think you're right.
It was in 97 to win the national championship. I think they were a 5 seed, honestly.
Yeah,
I think they were a 5.
Ask Logan.
Yeah, Logan would know. You know what? Hey, George, you know what you did to Logan?
What's that?
You hit the button.
Hit the button.
You said you're gone.
Your own show.
Thanks for coming.
Well,
no, love that kid.
Well, I'll go ahead and pick my score. I think the Hogs are just going to get hot, and they're going to have to be hot. If they're not hot, they're missing their shots. They could lose by 20 points plus.
Yeah.
So what's your score? We didn't get a score from Logan. George, I totally forgot.
Well, I'm sure he's picking them by at least 10 or 15. So
mail-in votes aren't allowed anymore.
Yeah.
Well, that's right. You got to have a passport.
Well, so the Hogs, like I said, are averaging 90.3 per game. Arizona's 86.1, but I got to factor in Arizona's defense is going to be good to hold the Hogs at least 3 points. So I'm going to go Hogs 87, Arizona 86, with Acuff hitting the shot at the end to win it.
Hey, at least you're not doing the overtime thing that George is doing. George is going overtime. Hey, you know what? There's a bet out there. Hey, there's a bet out there that's like plus 1,000 or something, plus 1,200 that you can bet that the game ends in a tie. I think just for you,
Really?
George, I think
Yeah.
I'll put $2 on that.
That's like landing on green.
Yeah,
at
yeah,
the
yeah. It's like
roulette table.
landing on green. That's
Double-
exactly right.
Yeah.
It's-
Full zeros. Yeah.
yeah, 00 or 0.
Yeah.
Hey, that's
So
a good time,
you're
fellas.
in San Antonio. That's Rick DeWeese country.
Yeah. I'm down here with my wife. It's hot and dusty. It's been over 90 degrees, I think, every day we've been here. I was going to go outside and have a shot with the sunset and all that, but it's 90 right now. It was 96 when we got in here Sunday, so it's not really humid, but it's dusty. So you get in this
Yeah,
pollen
San
everywhere.
Antonio can get dry. Yeah, it can get
It is.
dry and hot.
It is dry and hot right now, so I've stayed inside. I'm in this little Airbnb apartment that we're staying in.
Look, it's sunny and 72 here in Beverly Hills.
Jeez, Lord, here we go. It's the same. Other than the crime and the sirens in the background, whatever, Beverly Hills. Let's go 72.
That's right.
Can't hear you. Can't hear you.
That's great. Hey, great times, Bruce. Thank you.
Good time.
I appreciate you.
Yep.
George, make sure everybody keeps their app open. So, because I didn't
Yeah.
I didn't get a lot of video on a couple of them there. So maybe they needed to upload it. Needs to take a minute. But
All
Bruce
right.
looks
Yeah, I
fine.
should
Bruce
do-
is on there. He's good to go.
Yeah, Bruce, man, appreciate you joining us. Go
Yes,
Hogs.
sir.
We'll see you next time.
Go Hogs, baby. Woo, George.
So is your daughter in San Jose or no?
She's flying right now. She will be in Little Rock in 3 hours. She is in
Oh, okay.
Nashville at the moment. Yeah, she's flying in town. She's got some duties to do in Fayetteville. So she and I are going up to Fayetteville on Saturday, I think. We're going to go to the Florida
All right.
baseball game. The Hogs are playing Florida, and I'm going to go to Saturday and Sunday up there.
Oh, and you're going to record the game on Saturday when the Hogs play? Purdue?
Yeah, I'll have to. I mean, I don't have a choice, or watch it on my phone while I'm at the baseball game.
Well, dude,
ain't
I
scared.
hope we do this again. That would mean
All
we win.
right, my brother. This is a good time. I love it.
Yeah,
Let's
that
go.
time of year. Go
One
Hogs.
more time. All right, brother.
All right.
Later.
Peace.